Alright, I'm Flaming D and this is a video of my studio. I'm just going to walk you through the basic components of it, or the equipment I use to record tracks. Now basically it starts out here. To power my studio I need my own separate power supply. The power that my studio uses is far too much for the house can handle. If I try and use it, all the lights will dim and some fuses might blow. So I have my own RC so that if anything earths, if I touch something dodgy I'm not supposed to, then it'll trip and I won't get killed, hopefully. Let's go to my studio. Now as you can see I've got some quite seductive lighting in here, got some LEDs on the side, make quite a nice blue effect, plus I've got LED strips on my amps. Let's get some lighting here. This is my mixer. This is 200 watt dual stereo sound. I've got 12 inputs here, 2 for the mic, keyboard, I've got my, what have I got here? I've got my drum machine, I've got my iPod, and a record out. This goes to my recorder. My recorder is what I use to record all my tracks on. It's got set 4 different tracks that I can record onto, and I can merge some of them together to open up new tracks. For example, I record a guitar on the first track, soloing guitar on the second track, bass on the third track, and drums on the fourth track. Then I can merge these 2 tracks together and record over track 2 to record in some vocals. That's pretty sick. Got an iPod here. This is my drum machine. It's quite old, I'm not sure how much it is or whatever, but it kicks out some banging like beats and it's got some decent effects on it. This is my guitar. This is 65 watt of pure power. Gives out some nice sounds from my guitar, especially nice for playing live. If I'm recording my guitar, however, I just plug my guitar straight into here because you get the best quality through it. It's got some nice neat guitar effects on it, so I don't need anything from the amp. This is my old guitar amplifier. I blew it up while experimenting with another speaker, but it's got some banging effects on the Elysius sound deck. So I use those when I'm recording some microphone vocals for a decent track or something. This is my keyboard. I record all my main beats on my keyboard because it's got the best sound quality, being a Yamaha. It's got 5 different tracks for each song that I create, plus an accompaniment, and over 619 different voices. That's massive. You can edit them and dual them and add different effects to them. It's wicked. The 5 different tracks on my keyboard plus added to the 4 different tracks on my recorder gives me 20 tracks to work with. That's hella lot, man. I ain't even used them up yet. Over here I've got my guitar. This is an Ibanez. It's about £500. Neat sound out of there. That's my old guitar that I work with. I'm going to change this song. Now this drum kit is £2,000 worth about. My uncle, I inherited it from my uncle because he was in a band and he didn't need it anymore. It's quite small because it's portable, but it has a rich sound, wicked quality. To record with it, I just place a mic there on the cushion and one down there, and adjust the levels using my mixer. Mixer stereo, it's even got a monitor out and a stereo out. Monitor, I haven't actually got a monitor speaker plugged in, but if you're going to plug anything into the monitor or the main out, you need another PA amplifier to amplify the sound, because you only get a small signal out of there, like for headphones or something. It's got built-in effects, 18 of them. Not great, not as good as Behringer, not as good as Elysius, but it helps. These speakers are 1,000 watt each, 500 watt RMS. These shit will blow your head off. They've been so bassy, they've even rattled those doors and made them unlock before. They've got locks at the top. So yeah, this is my studio.